Tonight at 6, a community mourns the life of a DeKalb County officer killed in the line of duty while responding to an active shooter situation near the CDC. And now some of those workers still on edge after bullets struck windows across the campus of one of the nation's most prominent public health institutions. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Angelina Salcido. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says the accused shooter was Patrick White from Kennesaw. The shooting killed DeKalb County police officer David Rose. Police say no one else was hit, but 4 people did go to the emergency room for anxiety. A law enforcement official tells the Associated Press that that shooter had been turned away by guards when he tried to gain access to the campus and then drove to a spot near the pharmacy and started firing. Tonight, as investigations work to determine the motive behind the attack, we're learning more about the accused gunman. 11 Alive's Stephanie Haynock kicks off our team coverage. She spoke to his neighbors in Kennesaw who say they're surprised about the attack.
Neighbors here at Hadaway Estates describe Patrick White as a good neighbor. They say he oftentimes even mowed the lawn here at the front entrance of their community. One day after police say 30-year-old gunman Patrick White opened fire near the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, killing DeKalb County police officer David Rose. We're learning more about the man investigators say was behind the shooting.
He mowed our neighbor's yard over here. Just seemed like a really nice kid.
Our cameras were rolling as investigators visited White's home in Kennesaw overnight Friday. Saturday morning, a man answered the front door but declined to comment. Neighbors described White as the neighborhood handyman, helping with mowing their lawns and even walking their dogs. A neighbor living a few doors down from White says he was very vocal in his belief that the COVID-19 vaccines made him sick. Another neighbor we spoke to says a year ago, White knocked on their door asking their views on the vaccines and told them he didn't think he would live another week.
He had COVID shots, and I know that was one thing that he was concerned about, having a lot of health issues around that. He went around to all the neighbors in the neighborhood to talk to them about it and was trying to raise awareness about how he'd gotten damaged, felt that he was damaged by the shot.
Another neighbor tells me that he last saw White just a week ago walking a dog here in the community. He also tells me that he knows White had his struggles, but that he was a good kid. In Kennesaw, I'm Stephanie Haynock, 11 Alive News.